Unfortunately, my mic was muted in this clip, so sorry for that. But basically, I took a US30 trade, and that's really it. And at this point, I took out half of the position from the US30 trade, and yeah, that's basically it. Again, sorry. So it's now Monday. Yeah, I have been very lazy in terms of filming. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I wasn't really at the PC. Friday I was, but nothing really happened. Friday I took Euro JPY trade, which was a partial, and then it stopped me out. And today, over the night, it stopped me out on a break even. But the last thing that I filmed was US30. I took out the partial somewhere around here, as you remember this trade. Took out the partial, and then it stopped me out on a break even. We didn't get full take profit on it, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, that was the last trade I filmed, and yeah, Euro JPY gave us a partial. That's a profit. Then Bitcoin. Obviously, I'm not risking. Unfortunately, I'm not risking 5% on Bitcoin because I can't. There isn't enough leverage to risk in this kind of a stop loss 5%. I could risk only 2K. So yeah, I risked $2,000 on this trade, took out the partial, and over the night it fucking spiked up, and I closed it right here in the morning, just when I woke up. So yeah, and that's really it. There's none. Did we take DAX as well? I think no, I didn't take DAX. Yeah, DAX. This was the last entry. Yeah, so yeah, sorry for that. That I have been very lazy filming in the last couple days, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm doing all this for free. So yeah. So what is our balance right now? 141k, which is fucking good. And yeah. So what about this week? What do we have for this week? These are not open anymore. Yeah. So let's start with Ethereum. I was looking also for Ethereum trade, but I didn't take this one because I took Bitcoin at the same time when this MB was forming. As you can see, this was the MB that I took on Bitcoin right here. Yeah, but still it is valid, just I don't really. Yeah, we could say this is a flush, so we have MB1, MB2 potentially, but we'll see. What is the stop loss? Yeah, it's more than 2 ATR, so no, I'll not take something like this. And it's so fucking in such a, like, it's in all-time highs. Okay, probably not. These are not all-time highs for Ethereum, but still, I want to take an entry like somewhere here around the EMAs, not when we are fucking in a. I don't know, basically, but still, the stop loss is too big for me to take an entry on it. So nothing right now on Ethereum. Then going to indexes, this was some kind of trade in Tuesday. That was just a break even, so nothing there. Yeah, so what do I want to see from this ugly ass market? This is very bad market right now. I want to see something out of this and then look for entries. If you go to daily chart, yeah, I want to see something above. It starts to look weak. It starts to do this. I don't know. There is just like there's other markets that will probably look better than this one at the moment, but technically, yeah, we could. No, not anymore. I once said that we can take an entry like this, MB1, MB2, but it already didn't respect DMA, so let's go to US30. So US30 kind of doing the same thing as Japanese index, but maybe not so choppy. But yeah, it's just pulling back DMA, so I would still obviously expect this, but do we get that today? I don't know. All I want to see is this pause go. That's basically it. US 500, probably the same thing. Yeah, US 500 looks good. Yeah, so all I want to see again, this DAX is also looking good. Yeah, just pulled back to EMA, so all I want to see is that's it. French index the same thing as DAX, pulled back to EMAs on daily time frame, so all I want to see is MBs. Italy the same thing. Oh, maybe not. Italy really dropped below the EMAs. Still kind of valid, I would say. If it spikes back up, then it's kind of valid. But yeah, we'll see. Basically, Trump announced 50% or 30% tariff. I will check that later. But yeah, he announced over the weekends tariffs on European Union and some other countries, and that's why probably markets are dropping. These drops are just the pullbacks before moves. Like, what do we see on DAX market? It's just a healthy pullback. We had MB1, MB2, MB3, we pushed. So now we pulled back to EMA, so we will probably chop around here. We make a small push. MB1, pause, inside that pause, what do we have? We have MB1, MB2 in 1 hour, we take an entry and market fucking goes. That's how we trade. That's what we expect from the market. And yeah, so yeah, something like that. We'll see. Gold kind of looks fucking good. It's made its MB, but there is nothing really I can take right now. We are in motion. Yeah, we are in motion. So yeah, but gold is potential because it created that daily MB, so I'm looking for buys, and that's about it really. But there's nothing. We have, let's say, a flush, MB1, MB2, and in motion, or MB1, MB2, however you want to call it. We are motion pushing right now. So maybe if it creates MB1, pauses and creates another MB right here, maybe I will take it. I don't know. Copper doing really nothing. US oil nothing. Bitcoin is fucking crazy. Forex is pretty fucking bad right now. Yeah. So, to be honest with you, there is no market right now that sets up. Like, yeah, we have US 500, US 30, DAX, European indices that could set up later. Like, if it starts to push, then they will all set up. But right now, there's literally no market that sets up. But we have made so fucking much this week. Last week, actually. But, yeah, fuck. 41k. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's it. And yeah, I'll be back later on. So I just got stopped out on a break even on Ethereum. At the end, I decided to just try it. Took it as a fractal MB inside the second one. So yeah, it pushed and it stopped me out on a break even. So nothing to do anymore. And yeah, speaking about other markets, really nothing at the moment. US 500 could be a potential entry, like we have first MB. So potentially, if it pauses and creates a second one, I will take it. We'll see. And yeah, so I'll be back later on when something new happens. Actually, EJ as well looks nice. We could take something like this. And then yeah, but I need this candle. Actually, this candle will close in 1 minute. So yeah, I will probably place an order. So yeah, I'll be back later on. So it's now 6 p.m. So today, what really happened? I took Ethereum in the morning. It stopped me out on break even right here. Basically, yeah. Oh, I showed you, I think, already the Ethereum trade, or maybe not. I don't fucking remember. Anyways, MB1, MB2, fractal MB took it. Basically, had some kind of a shank. Put the stop loss on a break even, and it stopped me out on a break even, and that's about it. Then
I had used 30 trade as well. This fucking piece of shit stopped me out on a break even. If you go to 5 minute chart, we can see that basically it tapped me in a trade, pushed to 0.8. I placed my stop on a break even, and then with this candle, it stopped me out on a break even, and now it's flying. So fuck this fucking fuck, man. This is really fucking frustrating. Like, yeah, but it is what it is. This was a break even. Then US 500, I didn't take anything in here. Maybe there was some kind of an entry right here, like a fractal, but either way, it also would be a stop loss because market pushed up right here. I would place stop on a break even. It would stop me out and fly. So yeah. And then I took Euro JPY. MB1, MB2. Now stop is on a break even, so we are risk free. Just waiting for that strength, more strength to come in, so we can take out half of the position right here. And yeah, so we'll see if that happens. But yeah, pretty boring day. Looking at other markets, nothing really. Japanese index, I don't like it anymore. Yeah, I don't like this. We are too long in the same area. I want something, either it pushes up, then wait for small pause, and then it starts to keep going, liquidating the highs and all this liquidity. But right now, I don't want to take it. DAX actually beautifully respects the EMA, so DAX is valid. It also made the first MB, so I like this. Yeah, I just want to see the second MB, and I will take an entry. French index, nothing really, still above the EMAs. MB1, then MB2 right here, basically something like this, and I will take it, but probably not today. Italy, maybe there was some kind of entry right here on 30 minutes, but I didn't take it because the EMAs were too bearish on 1 hour time frame. Euro 50, the same as DAX, we have 1 MB right here. If you go to daily, what do we see? We see beautiful rejections, so only thing I'm expecting from the market is to push, liquidate highs, and then liquidate all-time highs right here. So yeah, this market looks very nice. So European indices, in my opinion, will give us good entries in the next coming days. Of course, we'll see, but yeah. Gold, I was looking for an entry potential like this, but it didn't happen. Market didn't tap me in, so it failed. And yeah, now it looks even better because now we have a flush. We kinda are above the EMAs. Market starts to surf the EMAs, so that's good in daily time frame. If you go to 1 hour time frame, we got a flush, some kind of a liquidation of these lows, whatever are these lows, I don't care, but some kind of a liquidation. So all I want to see is this, pause, go. That's basically it. Copper, nothing to do. USL dropped. Ethereum, Bitcoin, yeah, they're doing really nothing. Pulling back like expected. Like market has pushed so heavily, so yeah, that's really as expected. Nothing new, and yeah, but we got good profits from it last week. So actually, we have 3 full take profits in a row. This, and this, which is fucking incredible. And then on Forex side, nothing really. We have some ugly ass whatever this channel is. I don't know what it is, but whoever controls the market wants to push price down and stabilize it because we are right now, last couple months, USD has been pushing heavily, so probably some kind of whoever controls this market wants to stabilize it a little bit. And when we see some kind of a push, some kind of strength to come into the market, we will try to be involved in it. Basically, this could be the daily MB, so we do this, pause, we dot pause, let's say this is 1 hour time frame, we flush, and we start to make new entries, and that's where we take an entry, and on daily time frame, it's just a tap on a EMA. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's go to daily chart. Yes, yeah, exactly like I spoke about. Basically, either it's like MB, new MB right here, or let's say it just pushes above the EMAs. That will be good enough strength for me to start looking for entries on it. At the moment, it's kind of looks the same as Japanese index. It's stagnating in the same area. I don't want to see that. I want to be quick in and out. Basically, like in here, we have start of a move, maybe 1, leading into stage 2, pause around the EMAs for 1 to 3 days, and we push. Right now, we are pausing on the EMAs for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9 days. So yeah, anyways, let's just wait for something. GU is dropping, so nothing here. GJ is looking pretty fucking ugly. Those MBs are so like this. these are the GJ MBs. They're not momentum MBs, they're accumulation MBs or some kind of, I don't know how to call them, but yeah, I don't like this. On EJ, it looks like real momentum. You see the difference between this and this? Technically, they all both are fucking MBs. There is no difference, but it's moving like this. You know, it's moving up, but it's moving up ugly. If you go to Euro JPY, we are moving with momentum, with momentum, with momentum, with momentum. Like the difference in this and this is fucking huge, you know? This is how you can see which markets are fucking ugly. This is ugly market. This is beautiful market. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, and the USD CHF is doing fucking nothing. It probably needs to, I don't know, to do something like push up and maybe later on start new trend. I don't know. I really don't know. But this one looks real nice. Hopefully it pushes to our partial and we can take out half of the position. And then yeah, but these fucking US and US 30 and US 500 are fucking fuck, man. Yeah, that's cringe. No, not cringe, but like frustrating. It's really frustrating that you get an entry, you get stopped out on break even right here, and market pushes. But that's trading. That's how it goes. So yeah, I'll be back later on. What's up? It's the next day. So yesterday we had Euro JPY trade. Unfortunately, man, right now the market is pushing, but this piece of shit stopped me out on a break even right here. Right this week stopped me out, and as you can see right now market is pushing and there's nothing really I can fucking do about it. And yeah, it's unfortunate. Again, you fucking get stopped out on a break even and market just pushes higher. Nothing I can do about it. But I have French index trade right now open. I have opened it like 1.5 hours ago, and yeah, MB1, MB2 almost got to 0.8, but still not enough. So I'm still at full risk, obviously. So I'm waiting for a push, and then I'm placing stop on a break even, and yeah, or it just stops me out and stop loss, you know. Then I'm looking at gold potential entry, exactly like yesterday I spoke about that we have this finally the daily MB, and we are building the second one above the EMAs. We show some kind of a strength right now, and we literally flushed MB1 MB2, so this is a potential entry. I placed an order already, yeah, as you can see, and yeah, so that's about it really. Then none of the other markets really sets up. As you remember, we had this fucking ass entry yesterday. Fucking market tapped us in, stopped me out on a break even, and fucking went like, yeah, I already spoke about it, but yeah, it's frustrating. But yeah, that's really it for now. I'll be back once something new happens. What's up, everyone? So it's the next day. So I didn't film anything yesterday. I took 2 fucking ugly losses on fucking gold. I was so frustrated, I just didn't want to sit at the PC anymore. But yeah, these are the trades. These two. Basically entered the trade, it stopped me out exactly after that. Then entered again once it started to push, it stopped around the same levels, and yeah, I got fucking fucked in the ass 2 times, which was overall $15,000 we lost in these 2 fucking ugly trades, which is fucking, yeah. And that's why I didn't want to, yeah, it was just frustrating. But right now, it's a new day, so I'm looking to potentially enter something like this on gold, because we are looking good. Actually, I don't know if we are looking really good. Yeah. I will not touch gold. Look at the it fucking looks ugly. Yeah, no, I'll not take it.
Bitcoin looks more better, I would say. Yeah, no, I will not take it because, like, if you go to daily chart, we can see that it, like, yesterday we were at least right here, and it looked like we will respect DMAs and push higher. Right now we are back at the same place where we were in the last month. This is fucking last month. We haven't moved up or down. I don't know. I don't want to risk any more money in this kind of area. Yeah. Then tax still looks good, even though it's pushed down yesterday again, but it still looks good. Just need those MBs. US 30 starts to look kind of weak, but yeah, I made this MB, so at the moment I would say nothing really to do. US 500 still valid, I would say. Yeah, on 1 hour time frame it looks nice. Yeah, you could expect entries. French index yesterday, I don't remember if I showed you, but it was a break even. We pushed to 0.8, I placed my stop on a break even, and it stopped me out, and there was nothing really more to do. And after that, market failed completely, but yeah, we didn't lose any money on this trade, which was great, but we at least didn't lose money on this trade. Italy, I was looking also yesterday at entry like MB1 and MB2, but as you can see they failed. All of the European indices failed. Copper, nothing. USO, nothing. Then Ethereum, yeah, yesterday I was looking for an entry. This was just too big of an MB. Yeah, there wasn't anything to take. But Bitcoin as well, I will take an entry if it gives me some kind of an entry. This could be actually a good entry right now. Just have these 1 MB, 2nd MB. Yeah, I will take this one actually. Yeah, so I took the entry. We'll wait for 0.8 and then play stop and break even. So yeah, I'll be back later on. So as you remember, I took this Bitcoin trade and my stop is on break even right now, so we are risk free. We'll see if it pushes to 1 to 2, but yeah, we are very close to being stopped out at break even. So yeah. Then I was looking for this entry, basically MB1, MB2, but it didn't tap me, and now it's failing, but still kind of valid. If it in this candle pushes like this, I will probably take the entry. Then DAX, yeah, nothing really to do. There was some kind of 30-minute fractal inside here. I didn't take it, and yeah, this one still nothing. If it creates something like this, then I will take it. US 30. Kind of the same, probably. Yeah, nothing really. There was something like this, but this was below the EMA, so didn't want to take it. And yeah, so then Japanese index doing really nothing. I want to take it. I want to take entries on it, but I need at least first MB, pause, second MB, something like that. French index doing really nothing, but is valid. Like if you create first MB, pause, second, I will take it. Yeah, copper is literally doing nothing. Gold is failing. US oil, Ethereum is pushing higher and higher. Didn't get any entries in here. Forex is dying. Yeah, this one is pushing actually, but yeah, this is pushing, but it's bearish overall, so it's completely normal if it wants to push back up and then later on probably set up new entries, but we'll see. So yeah, with that being said, that's it for now. I'll be back later on. We'll see what happens with the Bitcoin. So I'm back. Right now it's midnight almost, and Bitcoin unfortunately on this account stopped me out on break even right here. On one of my platforms, I'm still in a trade, but it doesn't matter. On the private account, on this account, it stopped me out on break even, so nothing to do. Then I was looking at Italy, basically MB1, MB2, but it failed, no entry. I was looking at DAX as well, MB1, MB2, but no entry. US 500, the same thing. So for tomorrow, all of these markets looks nice. I'll follow them and we'll see if we get anything. So yeah, for now that's it, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye. So it's the next day, 17th July, and yeah, I'm looking at right now at US 500 and US 30 potential entries, and yeah, MB1 and MB2, and the same thing for US 500 and MB1 and MB2. French index potentially as well, if it creates pauses and pushes, that's what I'm looking for. So maybe on French index as well trade. Italy, yeah, we have MB1. Whoops, we have MB1 creating MB2, but this is too big of a stop loss. So I will wait for something new. Let's say something like this, and yeah. So we'll see. Then Bitcoin stopped me out on my platforms accounts. Yesterday I got stopped out right here on this account, but on platforms it didn't stop me out right here, but it stopped me out right here over the night. So no profits taken from this trade, unfortunately. So yeah, but all I want to see is MB1, MB2, and that's it, and keep going higher. So we'll see if that happens. DAX, I did exactly like I spoke about yesterday. We had this MB, then hold this MB, and then this one. This is where I wanted to buy, but this happened over the night, so I didn't take that entry, unfortunately. Japanese index, I missed this one. MB1, MB2, so that's again unfortunate. Copper doing nothing, it's chopping in its range. So yeah. Gold as well doing nothing. US oil as well. Ethereum keeps fucking pushing, but I don't have anything to take, and like, yeah, it is what it is. Euro USD, Euro JPY, MB1, this whole thing could be MB2, so if it creates something like this above the EMAs, I will take it. GU, nothing, GBP, JPY, yeah, there probably was some kind of an entry like this, something like this, but I didn't take it. USD, CHF are also nothing, so yeah, we'll see what happens with US 500, US 30, and then yeah, I'll be back later on. So it's again the next day. Yeah, so what happened yesterday? Sorry, I wasn't filming, but yeah, so what happened? We will get to this trade, but US 500. I was looking at entries, as you remember, MB1, MB2, took an entry, market pushed to 0.8, stopped me out on a break even, and pushed. So I'm not in the shade, and yeah, just a break even right here. So yeah, nothing to do, unfortunately. US 30, I didn't take it anymore because yeah, I didn't take it. I took only US 500, and that's really it. Yesterday I was looking at Bitcoin as well, but this happened over the night, and this anyways would be, the stop would be too big. Right now, potentially, I'm looking at maybe taking this entry. This market is looking insanely bullish, every fucking market right now, and I could take something like this potentially to highs, and yeah, but we'll see. This looks kind of nice. Let's go to 2-hour time frame. On 2-hour, it looks really nice. So potentially, I will place an order, and yeah. Yeah, actually, I will place an order right now. Yeah, so. Oh.
so I placed an order on Bitcoin. If it pushes back up, I'll be in a trade. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, on 2 hour it really looks nice. And yeah. Yeah, so I think that's it for now. Oh no, of my French index trade. Yeah, so right here, I took the yesterday MB1, MB2, all this thing, and then actually, sorry, I forgot. I took also this one right here. It was a break even. I took right here the entry. It pushed, stopped me out on a break even, and that's about it. And then I took the same entry right here. It was still in this MB, so I decided to take it. And that's the trade I'm right now in, waiting for that partial. Still not. It was 1.88. I want to see 2R at least, and then I will take out the partial. So yeah. JPN, good potential for today. We'll see if it creates anything. That's, yeah, it looks good. The daily time frame pushed back up, surfing the EMAs in its, I would say, 4th MB. All this liquidity still exists, so I'm looking only for bullishness on this market, obviously, and yeah, we'll see if it gives us some beautiful entry. Today is Friday, but yeah, it's okay. Looks like I will get a partial right now, actually. Let's take it together. So 21, so let's take off something like this, 11R. Yeah, if I had that, it would be okay. So profits, good profits, 4K, something like that. And yeah, the next targets would be 4R, something like this. So we'll see if that happens. And yeah. It's right now actually 1 a.m. But yeah, so today I didn't film much again, but nothing really happened. I got the I got the partial on French index, and then it stopped me out on break even, and I didn't take anything else because market basically dropped down. Bitcoin dropped down. I wanted to buy like this. Japanese index, the same thing. Yeah, and then everything pulled back. So probably for tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow. Today is Friday. For next week, we will have good opportunities.